Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Christmas is just around the corner, just few days left, and I have decided to show you how to prepare my Christmas crunchy chicken stew recipe. And if you want to know why I said crunchy, just make sure you watch the video till the end. I have also included how to cut up a whole chicken for those who don't know how to. But if you know how to cut up a chicken, just please skip until the recipe part. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do so that you don't miss any of my videos. Also, watch the video in HD, in high definition, for a better quality. Thank you all for watching my videos. Until then, please make sure you take care of yourself and have a wonderful and a Merry Christmas. Thank you, and let's get started. So I got myself a whole soft chicken. So the first thing I do is cut the string and then cut the leg. So I mean the drumstick. So pull the drumstick to you and cut it into the middle. Next, turn the chicken over and cut off the drumstick. So this is the drumstick, and cut the unnecessary part that we don't need. Next, you have to cut the thigh. So the thigh is that little part there, so it's very easy to cut. Just cut it through it and keep it aside. Do it for both sides. Right. The next part is the wings. The wings is a bit difficult sometimes because you have to know how to, to turn the chicken. So just turn the chicken and go around it with your knife. And this is the wing, and cut that part because we don't need it unless you eat it. Next, this is one of the easiest parts. Cut the chicken in two so that you can see the bones, and cut the chicken breast. So just as you see in the video, just like this. So we are left with the chicken breast. If you like the skin, keep it. If you don't like it, just cut it off. Next, cut this part into two. Give it a nice pressure with your knife if it's a bit hard for you, but it shouldn't be that hard. And cut it into the desired part. So I'm going to make stew with it. So I'm going to cut this part into 3 pieces. Do the same thing with the other half. And we've come to this now. So I don't like the chicken tail. I don't know if you like it, but if you do, just keep it. But I generally cut it off. And then cut the back into 2. Remove the excess skin, and this part is a bit hard, so you have to put a bit of pressure on it to cut it, and cut into as many pieces as you want. So we have now come to the steaming part. I'm gonna skip this part because I already have a video on how to steam and to fry the best Ghanaian chicken, so please watch that video. But I used ginger, garlic and onion, and I'm gonna be adding some salt and some chicken stock, and I'll let it steam for about 10 to 15 minutes. So let's get to the stew now. In your pan, add enough oil and let it heat up. Next, add 2 chopped onions and let it cook until it becomes soft. I am now going to blend 1 onion plus 5 garlic cloves, and I am not going to blend it with water this time, but with my chicken stock. So remember the chicken we steamed, so this is the stock, and we are going to use this for our stew. So use this to blend your onion and garlic, just like this. So do not add too much. Next, blend it and add the mixture to the onion. Stir it and let it cook for about 5 to 7 minutes on a medium heat. Next, I'm gonna add some hot curry powder to it. I'll be adding about 1 teaspoon of hot curry powder, and of course if you like this a lot, please add more if you prefer. And don't forget to stir it and let it cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. Next, I am going to add about 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. If you don't have tomato puree, you can use tomato paste. It's almost the same. So add about 2 tablespoons of tomato puree and then stir it and let it on for about 3 minutes. It is now time to add our chicken stock. So remember the chicken stock from the chicken you steamed. Add all of it. So this is how I like my chicken stew. I always add the whole of my chicken stock, but if you don't like it, if you want to add just a bit of it, please do as you like it. And then stir it and cover it and let it cook for about 15 minutes on a medium heat. Next, I am going to add about 3 cans of plum tomato, and I'm going to blend it with 3 Scotch bonnet peppers. Add more or less. Once everything is perfectly blended, add the tomato mixture to the stew. Stir it and let it cook for about 15 minutes on a medium heat. In the meantime, don't forget to heat up some oil because we are going to fry our chicken. And this is my fried chicken, and I repeat it, I already have a video on how to steam and to fry the perfect Ghanaian chicken. So please make sure you go and watch that video if you want to know how I did it. Okay, so let's move on now. So the next step is very easy. Just give it a little stir and add your chicken pieces. Next, stir it, cover it, and let it cook for another 25 minutes on a lower heat this time. Alright, I am going to add my chicken seasoning, and this is Rennie chicken seasoning. And I'm going to add 1 of it. So if you like a lot of seasoning, please add another 1 if you prefer. And then I'll be adding just a bit of salt to it. And since I like my hot curry powder in my chicken stew, I am going to add 1 more teaspoon of hot curry powder to it. And don't worry, it won't be too much, it will be just perfect. Now give it a good stir. And we are now going to get to the most important part, the crunchy part. So the trick is just add 1 more onion to it because our stew is ready now. So cut your onion in really tiny pieces and add it to the stew, and trust me, it will be a great addition to the stew. This is no joke. It's really nice with it because it makes it crunchy. And then stir it and leave it on for about 2 minutes to keep the crunchiness of the onions, you know. So my dear lovely people, my Christmas crunchy chicken stew is ready. My onion is crunchy, everything is on top, my oil is on top, my chicken is on top, and I just have to enjoy it basically. So I just wanted to add 1 thing. I used 3 cans of plum tomatoes because the stew is going to reduce, because I did it a bit gravy style. Okay, but if you want to use fresh tomatoes, please go ahead and use it. But most of the times I use canned tomatoes because I want to make my life easier sometimes because I have a big family. But please feel free to do as you wish. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed watching this video with me, and it is a perfect stew for your Christmas meal. If you don't have any idea, it will be perfect with some basmati rice, boiled plantains, boiled yam, boiled sweet potatoes, anything you fancy for Christmas. So please give me a thumbs up, give me a nice comment, and I shall see you very soon for another tasty recipe. Until then, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, that you share my videos. Take care and have a wonderful Merry Christmas. Bye bye and take care. Thank you.